Well, my relationship with Tan has been a pretty lengthy relationship. In fact, it started here in Saratoga Springs. Just like Behzad, he was composer in residence here, so was Tan Dun. And I believe it was a program of more of his chamber pieces or his smaller, more miniature works that we did in the Spa Little Theater here. And that was my first experience. And when you meet Tan Dun, of course, you're immediately drawn in by his energy and his just complete intensity. And there's something at the same time very Zen-like about him. And I always think of him as sort of like a martial arts of composers. He kind of encompasses it all. And I was really taken by his music, and we worked with him several times. One of the pieces being The Map with cello, video, and orchestra, and I loved the harp writing, and so I asked him, please, would you write a harp concerto? And at first he was interested, of course, but he said, I just have to find the right premise, I have to find the right vehicle for this. And so I didn't hear from him, and finally, I'll never forget the day. I think, I was driving up here, and he called me and said, I have the harp concerto idea, I know what we're going to do, and it's incredibly exciting, and it will be based on this hidden language of women in this ancient tradition from this remote Hunan province, and I was completely captivated. So as far as working with him as a composer, it's been a little different than other composer relationships I've had. First of all, he's a very high-profile composer. He's written for the Beijing Olympics, the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon score, the Hero score, and I mean, his music is known far and wide. So he's a little bit of a superstar, and I didn't want to give him particular parameters for the piece, but I said, please just make the harp's voice powerful yet expressive. And I would love to hear the instrument used as a storyteller and of this idea of this women's language. And so this working relationship has been amazing because I feel, because we know each other, he has been incredibly communicative and just has reached out to me, and likewise I do with him. And I even went to Shanghai about a year ago to work on the first drafts of this piece, because with Tan, it's very organic and it's very impressionistic, I feel, in his writing. And in order to find the perfect sound or the perfect effect, he needs to hear it. And it's really fun to work with him because he'll, no, try this, and then exactly, he just like pounces on it like a little boy or something. He gets so excited. So it's been incredibly intense because at times I don't know what he's going to write, and then right before I have to play something for him, he'll give me something new. But it's wonderful. I mean, it pushes you, challenges you, and so the whole process has been very exciting, and I feel very honored that he has decided to develop this relationship with me as a musician. I love the idea of any kind of new music festival. I think it's so important as musicians to be playing live music and with living composers. And the idea of this micro festival is a brilliant one because it creates an event, it creates a festival environment, and I think that our audience will love to come here one night, maybe 2 nights, because the way the concertos are shuffled around. So I think it'll become actually an exciting event that way, that people will come multiple times. I think some people perceive new music as being, very avant-garde or atonal and random notes being just kind of flinged at them, but that's not the case. And all 3 composers write in a very structured way and very accessible, and they will have a chance to hear 3 completely different works, which is very exciting.